Hey, buddy, welcome to Friday. Today is March 14th, 2025, and I'm Michelle with Yes Michelle Crochets. Please allow me first to say welcome and hello to my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, and my returning lurkers. And a very special welcome and hello to my new viewers, my new subscribers, and my new lurkers. I appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today. I thank you for your time. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a routine to my videos. I like to start out with a quote of the day. I think it sets the tone for the video. I know it sets the tone for my day. From there, we're going to talk about what's in my cup, the weather outside, a good thing to talk about indeed. I'll give you guys a few quick announcements and I will share with you the topic of the day. But before I hit that topic of the day, I am going to have a very important conversation with a very special friend. Now, after we've had the topic of the day, I'm going to give you a screen card. And in that screen card, I am going to let you know what I will be crocheting in the next part of our video. Now, if you're not a crochet artist, that is no reason to run away. You see, during that crochet time from me, you're going to get great music, but more importantly, you won't hear me talk. There'll be no conversation. So this isn't a tutorial, nor are you required to do anything that you see me do. Instead, work on a whip. Do whatever you like to do. Whether you knit, diamond art, maybe you draw, maybe you just need some good music and company. Let me be that for you. And of course, once I'm done crocheting, I'm going to give you another screen card. In that screen card, I'm going to show you the quote of the day again. And then I'm going to celebrate the members of my channel and give you an end screen. And in that end screen, I'm going to ask a few things of you, but I'm going to give you something too. I'm going to ask you, if you haven't already done so, to please hit like, hit subscribe, and yes, tickle the bell notification. And of course, if you haven't, or you do feel so inclined, please share the video. And the reason that I want you to share the video is because this is my virtual hug to you. And by your sharing that, you're sharing that hug with someone else. And that makes me feel pretty sweet. So I thank you for that. And I ask that you do just that. The other thing that it's going to do, the thing it's going to give you, is a video recommendation that either I or YouTube thinks you might enjoy. You see, the goal is to keep you around as long as I possibly can. I enjoy your company. I certainly hope you enjoy mine. And with that said, let's get started with the quote of the day. Today's quote says, I am indebted to my father for living, but I am indebted to my teacher for living well. Said by Alexander the Great. And as a daycare provider, as a mom, as a person who likes to share information, I I love that statement simply because I'm a mom, yes. I gave life a couple of times. But what I also do is I teach. And by teaching, I'm giving information and the opportunity for them not just to be alive, but to really live. That is such an empowering feeling. So that is our quote of the day. Now, coffee talk. Coffee talk is the same conversation we have most every day, where I describe to you my coffee, where I take my personal bullet blender, toss in 2 ice cubes and a splash of water. I drop in a scoop of chicory, a scoop of instant coffee, be it Cafe Bustelo, as it is, and of course, my fake sugar. I also put in just a splash of cinnamon and a drizzle of my favorite flavoring, which is the Lorraine salted caramel. I blend all of that together, pour it over some more ice into my cup, and then I add in my supercharged protein mix. And what is the supercharged protein mix? It's where I take a pre-made protein shake. In this case, it is the Quest Salted Caramel Protein Shake, and I add in 2 scoops of the Javi coffee protein. And the reason that I add that in is because each scoop contains 10 grams of protein. Mixing all of that together in the bullet blender and then pouring that over the already made coffee gives me 50 grams of protein, which is an amazing start to my day because I will fully and freely admit to you, I am not a good eater. I'm especially a bad eater in the morning. So to fix that, I add in the protein. And I'm telling you, the combination of protein and coffee, winner, winner, breakfast, maybe even dinner, depending on how my day is going. So, anyway, with that said, that's the coffee of the day. Now, on to the weather. I have no complaints today. The weather is beautiful already. And yes, it is way before 6 a.m. and it's 57 degrees. That is also the low for the day. I can remember when we were praying for that to be a high, but that's our low for the day. Our high today is expected to be 81 degrees. I'm loving that. Excuse me. And no, I'm not going to cut it out because why would I? I let you know what happens in my world, whatever it is, good or bad. Anyway, on to announcements. My announcements today are as they are most every day. Happy birthday or happy anniversary if today is your special day. I sincerely appreciate you taking time out of your special day to spend it with me because it does make me feel pretty special too. So, for that, I thank you. I also want to take a quick moment and say, hey there to my best buds and greetings and salutations to the royal court. Now, if you're wondering who are my best buds and who is this royal court, those are the members of my channel. These are people who have invested a little bit into the channel, and I hope they feel they're getting a good reward on their investment. I give them special emojis, additional posts, and when I can, additional videos. For the royal court, most every Saturday, we have a gathering of the royal court. An hour before we do the regular video, well, the regular live on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central. At 9 a.m. Central, we have a gathering of the royal court. And I love it. I think they love it too. We have a really good time. And if you would like to be a part of our gathering, all you need to do is join the membership. You are more than welcome. In fact, consider yourself invited. So, if it seems like I'm rushing a little bit, in a way I am, only because I have a lot of information I want to get to you. Now, I also want to take a moment and make note that yesterday I didn't get the video up that I wanted to get up. I had a lot going on in my day, and that started Wednesday evening, preventing me from having book club. So for those of you who rock with me and you support me and you do all the things, thank you. I apologize. We are getting back on track. And I thank you for your patience with me while we make some behind the scenes adjustments. And I'll explain one of those benefits of the adjustment in just a second. But before I go any further, I want to take a moment to have a very important conversation with a very special friend. This is someone who may not be having the very best of times right now, and I just want to take a moment to give them a little extra love and encouragement. And please excuse me as I do so. And to our very special friend, hey, how are you today? I hope the answer to that is okay. I hope. I also know that it may not be. And if that's the case, I understand. I've been there. And I want to take a moment just to let you know a couple of things. One, I love you. I am proud of you. And you mean the world to me. Those things you need to know. Maybe someone needs to say that to you in your real life. But for now, I hope that that's enough to let you know that people care about you. You matter. You are needed. Now, of course, I also want things to get better for you. And there are some ways you can, if it doesn't get better, it at least improves a little. And there are things you need to do. One of them is eat. You need to feed your body. That's just the reality. You can't get around it. We need you to eat and drink your water. I know that doesn't sound appealing. It doesn't sound like fun. How can that fix anything? The answer is it's not going to fix everything. I'm not going to give you the impression that it does, but it improves things. It cleanses your body's system and it gives you the hydration you need to keep going. Okay? Trust me when I tell you that. Another important factor, if meds are appropriate, please take them. The medications are there for whatever reason. I don't know the reason. I don't need to know your medical situation. What I do know is people with degrees far higher than any I'll ever earn know better than I do. And what they know is this medication is probably very necessary for you. So please take your medicine as it is prescribed at the times that you're supposed to. That's important. Another thing that is important is you need to have real conversations with people in your real life. Telling me about it, yes, absolutely, I care. However, there is little to anything I can do about it. So, what do? You have real conversations with real people in your life, be it a friend or family member, maybe a neighbor, or a trusted person of faith. And of course, if there isn't anyone that you know in your real life you can have those types of conversations with, then by all means, use the resources you have available to reach out to medical or mental health professionals who can support you through this particular situation. I said a lot. What I want you to hear most of all is that I love you. I need you here. So please do what you can do to take care of you. Okay, now, just for now, sit back and relax. I'm going to keep talking, but I want you to know you matter. Okay? All right. And guys, thank you all for being patient with me while I have that very important conversation with our very special friend. Like I said, oftentimes that conversation, in addition to others who may need to hear that, is for me to remind me that I need to eat, I need to drink my water, and I need to take my medicine. I have done so for the day, but I wanted to make sure that I put that message out there for others who need to hear it as well. Excuse me, the sinuses, they're sinusing. Anyway, today is Freedom Friday. Woo! This has been the quickest, longest week I've had in a while, or at least it seems like it. Anyway, it's Friday, and Friday is always a great day because this is the day that, in addition to getting to talk about all the sales that are happening on the interwebs, we also get to talk a little bit about a pattern spotlight. And I am going to try to stick a picture right here of the pattern spotlight item. And that pattern spotlight item is the Midnight in Paris shawl that was found, free pattern of course, on Premier Yarn's website. I think it is a beautiful shawl, but more importantly, I think the fact that it's free makes it even more attractive. So, on to the sales. And I'm only covering 3 places. 2, I'm going to give you sales information on. The third, I'm merely going to tell you what the yarns are that they feature because this is a new to us conversation. So let's start with Premier. And Premier has the following items on sale. Now, let me be clear. I am not covering each and everything on sale on anyone's website. I'm sorry, but I don't work for these companies. I literally get no benefit. I just like sharing with you a deal and a steal. So here you go. Now, Premier has the Poppy yarn on sale, which is a number 6 bulky yarn. The combination of yarn for this is 80% acrylic, 20% wool, and it is on sale for $6. Now, they also have Spice Shop on sale, also in 80% acrylic and 20% wool, number 6, for $4.49. They have spun colors. Now, please know I will never buy any of the yarns I'm currently mentioning spun colors because it's roving. The other two, because the 20% wool takes it out the box for me. Now, spun colors is 65% acrylic and 35% fine merino. It is also a number 4, and I believe I saw that that was on sale for $4. I could be wrong. Double check my pricing on that. And remember, I wrote these notes last night. It's a whole different time. I've had some sleep, but apparently not enough. Anyway, on to Stitch Please. Now, this yarn excites me, and I am really tempted to get a little bit of this in my life so I can try it. Anyway, Stitch Please is a medium weight or a number 4 category superwash wool, and it is $5.59. I think that's a good price for that type of yarn. And finally, the one that I know that I'll be ordering this weekend is the home cotton, both the solids and the multis. This is a number 4 weight cotton yarn, and it is an 85% recycled cotton and 15% polyester. Guys, this is on sale for $1.99. Talk about a steal and a deal. There you go. Now, on to Yarn Inspirations. As if you guys don't know, they currently have a 40% off site-wide sale, and I have been hearing about so many of you who have been grabbing this yarn. That's a smart, smart deal. Here's a few that really caught my eye, and of course, as you know, there are lots more. So please do me a favor. If you're interested in getting some of their yarn, head over to their website. Now, the Red Heart with Love has 25 shades. Do I know if all of them are available right now? Of course not. Did I look? Of course not. I was not going to be tempted yet. Anyway, the Red Heart with Love is on sale for $4.79. The Red Heart Soft, which is super squish, it has 23 shades and it's on sale for $3.59. The Carson Simply Soft, I know you either love it or you hate it, but pick your choice. And if this is what you like, there are 47 shades of colors to choose from. At the price of $3.59, that's a pretty good deal. Excuse me. The Red Heart Super Saver, the smaller skeins, the 43 shades of that, $2.99. The Karen 1 pound. Yes, you knew I was going to mention that. That is 46 color shades. I love that. And it is $7.49. Have I seen better prices? Yes. Is that a good price? Yes. So, the Red Heart Comfort, which is the 16-ounce skeins of yarn, 56 different colorways, and it's $5.99. I like that yarn. It is a really nice yarn. Also, Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, 22 different shades. 22. It's $5.99. So that hits your yarn inspiration. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about, and I'm sure if you've been listening to the YouTube streets, you guys have heard about Hobby Shopping. No, I have not purchased from them yet. This was the first opportunity I had to look at their website. I've been busy, you guys know. And like I said, I was going to tell you why in a minute. But I did take a look at their website because I wanted to let you guys know what the different brands of yarns are that they carry. And what we're learning is that the yarn is manufactured in Turkey, but they have a brick and mortar store in the UK. So if you're interested in making a purchase from that website, feel confident of where the yarn is coming from and where the yarn can actually physically be purchased from. So, yes, for those of you that are United States bound citizens, this is still something we can access through the interwebs. So, take a look if you're interested. Now, here are the particular brands that they offer. Elise. They also have Yarn Art, NACO or NACO, depending on how it's pronounced. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm okay with being wrong in that case. Gazal, Gazzal, Gazal, I think. I might be wrong. And this one, I literally went and checked the pronunciation of. and it is Schachenmeyer, spelled Schachenmayr, Schachenmeyer, and Altenbasak, Altinbasak. Whoa, talk about a lot of words in your mouth. Huh, I'm not done. They have Tulu. Anyway, these are some really well known brands of yarn, and they have varying degrees of excitement around those yarns. I have seen Elise, I have tried yarn art, love it, and I have been well pleased with the yarns that I've tried. So if these are interest to you, go over to that website and take a look. No, I did not grab any of the pricing information. I just wanted to give you a tease on it. Now, I mentioned to you there was a reason you haven't seen me. In addition to the fact that I've had some personal things going on behind the scenes that kept me away from the camera, there was a little bit to celebrate. And that celebration came because we just crossed over 4,000 watch hours. For those of you who've been keeping up, this is one of the two major criteria that needed to be fulfilled for the channel to be fully monetized. So that's extremely exciting to me. I'm also so very grateful. And please allow me at this moment to say thank you to each and every one of you who took the time to watch videos, to play playlists, and to do all the things to help me get those last few hours and the first few hours for that matter. For those of you who've been with me since the beginning, you guys have watched as I have grown right in front of this camera to be the person that I am today. And yes, I still have a lot of growth to do, but I thank you. I really, really thank you. Now, no, we're not done. We still need to get another 97 subscribers added to the channel for full monetization. But my goodness, the things I was most afraid of doing, we have done. The watch hours. I was like, we'll never get there. We're there. We've done it. And guys, thank you. Thank you so, so much. We still have work to do, so we shall continue. But for now, and yes, just for now, I am going to remind you to eat, drink your water, and of course, if meds are appropriate, please take them. Your body needs them. Know this: I love you. I love you. And I'm proud of you. But I need to stop. I have been talking for more than 22 minutes. I told you this was going to be a long one. Anyway, I want to give you some crochet time. So I'm about to give you that screen card I mentioned earlier. But I am also going to go. So I'm going to wish you a wonderful weekend. As you already know, I will be going live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central. Of course, Royal Court members, don't forget, I will see you at 9 tomorrow. And in the meantime, in between time, have some fun today, but don't go anywhere because I'll be just on the other side with my hands. And until then, take care. Bye bye.